This is a video demonstrating how to perform a manual blood pressure. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that the cuff is the right size. And so to do that, first of all, we're doing it on the left arm. So we want to line up the arrow on the cuff that says left with the brachial artery on the left arm. We also want to place it about 1.5 to 2 inches above the antecubital crease. And then we need to make sure that it fits. So there are measurements on the cuff. So as long as the cuff fits within these 2 white lines right here, then it is large enough. Otherwise, you're going to need to get a larger cuff. All right. So next, we are going to estimate the systolic pulse by inflating the cuff until you don't feel a distal pulse, okay? We could use the brachial pulse, but I'm gonna use the radial pulse. So I'm gonna inflate it quickly until I don't feel the radial pulse. And then I will look at that number, and then whatever that number is, I'm gonna add 30 to it. So we're gonna quickly inflate this. Okay, I'm no longer feeling the radial pulse at 110. So I'm gonna let that out so that I don't continue to put pressure on the arm. And then I'll add 30 to it. So that means I'm going to pump my cuff up to 140 millimeters of mercury. So I put my stethoscope on, put the diaphragm of the stethoscope over the brachial artery. And then I'm going to pump it up to 140 and slowly let it out. And I'm listening for the first sound that I hear and the last sound that I hear. Slowly deflate. So I've heard the first sound at 114. And the last sound at 72. So then I would record his blood pressure as 114/72.